Polish soldier demonstrates how to operate a dummy decoy soldier, designed to divert enemy fire while gauging their firepower intensity. Photographed on March 24, 1945, at the Senio River in Italy, 400 meters from the enemy line. During his youth, Putin. Women trainees of the LAPD practice firing their newly issued revolvers, 1948. Winston Churchill and his white Rhinoceros, 1907, Uganda. A truck flees from the pyroclastic flows spewing from the Mt.Pinatubo volcano in the Philippines, 1991. Viking skates, 10th century AD, made of leather and horse bone. Swedish History Museum, Stockholm. View from the dome of the St. Peter's Basilica. The Spina of Borgo, the block of buildings between the square and the river, is still visible. It would be demolished in 1936 to create Via della Conciliazione, Rome, Italy, 1910s. Wedding glass, Fritz Heckert, Bohemia, 19th century. Vladimir Lenin leads the October Revolution in 1917, in which the Bolshevik Party seized power in Russia, inaugurating the Soviet regime. Wedding rings found by U.S. Army soldiers near the Buchenwald concentration camp, Germany, May 1945. When New Coke was released, Pepsi gave their employees the day off and ran full-page newspaper ads to declare victory in the Cola Wars. William Hutchings, aged 100, one of the last surviving veterans of the American Revolutionary War at the time this photo was taken in 1864. He was 15 when he enlisted. Winston Churchill and Charlie Chaplin, 1929. A 4-year-old boy broke a 3,500-year-old jug in a museum because he was curious about what was inside. In 1922, Albert Einstein found himself without cash for a tip while staying at a hotel in Japan. He hastily scribbled 2 notes and handed them to the hotel staff, allegedly telling them, "Someday, these notes will be valuable." These 2 notes were sold for $1.56 million in 2017. A makeshift casket of seashells and antlers, the 6,500-year-old grave of the unfortunate ladies of Teviot. Paris. 1930. Real love lasts forever, a 6,000-year-old kiss, discovered on an excavation site in Iran, 1972. The Hindenburg-S first flight to the USA in 1936 took 61.5 hours from Frankfurt to Lakehurst, New Jersey. Back then, a round-trip ticket cost $720 to $810, which would be about $14,000 to $16,000 today. 2 women in shorts and a whistling bystander in Fort Worth, Texas, 1952. Two-seater motorcycle, Paris, 1922. U.S. troops listening on the radio that Germany surrendered to the Allies, ending World War II in Europe. Viktor Vasnetsov, Sirin and Alkonost, 1896. Not the beautiful Florida view anyone imagined. Courtesy of Hurricane Lawn in 2022. Window washer outside of New York building 1950s. Zulu men playing pool. 1903. A hematite paperweight hand-carved around 1800 to 1700 BCE in ancient Babylon, now Iraq, shaped like a grasshopper, appears quite modern. This artifact is housed in the British Museum. William Hanna and Joseph Barbera, creators of Tom and Jerry, 1990.